Microphone check. Good. All right, I'm finally here, guys. Not only did I get the schedule finally figured out, literally, but I also got the update video finally because it's been enough time and not much has actually happened. But I did finally get it. I finally get the update video just to let you guys know that I'm still alive. I'm still here. Just been very, very busy. I'm not gonna repeat the thoughts too much. You can watch the update video for yourself. It basically brings you up to speed what you have been suspecting already for the last week or two. But at least I'm back on track, especially Final Fantasy XIV. Also, next week I aim to finally go back to my suit and tie. I've been very busy behind the scenes, just trying to do what I can, to say the least. It's a good thing we did Valorant earlier as well. But anyway, it's good to be back. All right, anyway, we're gonna try to do this tonight. Here we go. So Rugzukin, as I imagine you guys are aware, there's an Elder Scrolls Oblivion remastered. I am not sure if this remastered is even worth getting. It's a little cheaper compared to most other games that are released nowadays, especially in Canadian dollars. It can be $70, $80, $90. I mean, based on these pictures, it seems like it's a nice improvement. I mean, the gameplay is mostly the same with some changes. I still have the original Elder Scrolls Oblivion here, the Game of the Year edition. I mean, I did like the OG Oblivion. It has its charm, even though the art style in the remaster is completely different. But I'm not really sure if it's worth even playing remastered over Oblivion. I never thought Oblivion would actually get a proper remaster from official devs. I don't know if it's worth doing, but it's something to think about, I guess. But I put it on my wish list for now. I got rid of so many games from my wish list that I actually don't care about. So I only got Elder Scrolls Oblivion, The Precinct, think GTA, but you're actually as a cop, and Forza Horizon, which I'm not really crazy on playing in a hurry. But if I was gonna do a single player game and do an actual playthrough Oblivion and actually that actual remaster, then this should be it. But it's not a high priority on my list. And Persona 5, it's not something I can do on screen too much because the pacing is kind of meh. Not exactly the best to be doing on screen, in my opinion. It's very slow, to say the least. But anyway, there's a patch for Marvel Rivals today, and hopefully we'll get some fun games, I hope, but we will see. Yeah, I've been trying my best to, make the most out of things this week. Actually, the last 2 weeks has been hard, but I made the most out of it. Well, at least my rivals is bringing in some decent competition to Overwatch, at least. Remember Fragpunk, Rugzukin? That other game that NetEase did? Well, the player count for that game is steadily declining. It's significantly less to what Marvel Rivals is having. Yeah, that game was not exactly the best on launch. Not the best first impression. Now, Marvel Rivals, it has been on a decline. I mean, then again, every game is going to have its decline. I mean, Overwatch also had its fair share of decline as well. But at least Marvel Rivals has like over 100,000 players playing this game on PC alone. Not sure what the console numbers are like, but still, it's a pretty good number. Yeah, Rugzukin, I mean, I thought Fragpunk would be a decent alternative to Valorant and countless other games out there, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. It's dead on arrival, unfortunately. So yes, when it comes to playing Marvel Rivals, it's at least a decent game. At least the art style for this game and the gameplay is fun. And hopefully they don't screw it up. I really hope they don't screw this game up because this is the only other game that this is one of the games I actually care about right now. which is saying a lot, by the way. So I didn't watch the art video that the devs released for this game, but all I can say is that they clearly put effort into bringing these characters into this game. They're not afraid to make, you know, feminine characters look feminine and masculine characters are masculine. Why can't Hollywood or the West do that? Don't know. But at least I'm glad that there's at least people in the world that that still know how to make good games. So, and unfortunately, sex appeal sells. I mean, isn't that kind of obvious to say at this point? But anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure if we're gonna get. I'm not really sure if we're going to get decent teammates tonight. I'm gonna do a quick practice range here just to remember how to play this hero of mine. I love playing, I really do love playing Invisible-Woman.
We didn't ask to be heroes, but we always answer the call.
They
look like they mean business.
I have no clue who is in charge of the voice casting when it comes to these characters, but it's certainly a whole lot better than most Marvel shows nowadays, Rukzukin. Isn't that kind of sad? Yeah. The backgrounds here look pretty good. And speaking of graphics, I hope my graphics did not get reset. Don't you just love it when, you know, some games they just completely reset your settings, and you're wondering why your computer's working really hard for some reason all of a sudden? Yeah. Anyway. Okay, good. Yeah, I thought Fragpunk
They look like they mean business.
I thought Fragpunk would have some decent potential, but yeah. That's not a bad idea, Rugzukin, but even I thought the art style for this game is very interesting. You can clearly tell that the 3D models that they have for the characters in game compared to the main menu is different. I mean, it's similar, it's still recognizable, but you can tell that the performance was definitely the main priority. If you go to the main menu, you can clearly see the model have more detail and more expressive. But in the game, there's no lip syncing at all. But then again, I think that's the whole point, you know? That's the whole point. You know what's funny, Rukzukin? Luna Snow is, it's good to see Glitch again. I'm here. I'm still alive. And you know what's funny?
Now I see them.
You know what's interesting, Rukzukin? Some of the characters in this game have never been brought up in movies or TV shows before, or at least that we are aware of in the mainstream. So at least the people in this game are taking chances, at least. So at least they're taking risks here. Oh, come on. I mean, look at the face for Invisible-Woman compared to what it looks like in the main menu. It's still recognizable, but you can tell the 3D model is different. But then again, it's just a detail that I noticed. That's it. It still looks pretty good. Yeah, the details, the art style and the art direction and the details are pretty good. But you know what this game needs? It really needs optimization. If you run this game past 60 frames per second, this game still runs hard on your computer.
We've got trouble.
I really hope this game will get the optimization it deservedly needs. Yeah, this game really needs optimization. Yeah, this game is... I've said this before and I'll say this again. Regardless of my feelings on Valorant, there's one thing they did on that game that is good. Optimization. Like, my GPU is barely using resources on it. But because this is Unreal Engine we're talking about, Unreal Engine 5, that seems to be tricky to optimize. Good luck optimizing it. And I can hear my computer running a bit harder than normal, even though I reduced the settings. Even I've heard stories of people lowering their settings to as low as possible because this game it still runs hard on PCs. And it's not fair if you are on an old computer and you cannot even play this game because you just need to have newer hardware. That's not fair.
They look like they mean business.
Yeah. Again, just trying to dream. What if this game was just as optimized as Valorant, despite me not liking that game? You bet there would be a whole lot more people playing this game overall. But I digress. Okay. I'm just spamming. So, let's see how things are gonna work out tonight. I have no clue how things are going to work tonight, but hopefully I can make some progress. I'm actually glad I made it to Grandmaster. That's still a rank that not many people will be able to do, unless you spend time in this game. I'll still take this game over Valorant, because Valorant games can go for 30 plus minutes each time. Oh my god, I really don't like Valorant when it comes to the main modes and competitive. At least in this game, it's shorter. Significantly shorter, especially if you sometimes get lucky with domination. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm not going for a full 3 or 4 stack group, but I'm gonna see if there are anybody on to play this game. I'd be very surprised if there is. Let's see if there is anybody to play. At least, I wonder when this game is going to stabilize when it comes to player count of Zukin. You know this game already is pretty popular right now. But I wonder when is the number going to stabilize. Because, you know, some games, they stay stable around 10,000 average players on PC. But I'm not really sure. We will see. I'm going to try to see if there's anybody that's going to be playing. I'm not really sure who is going to be on, though. Alright, let's see what we got. You know, I'm very, very specific when, you know, inviting people into, you know, doing a team and stuff like that. So I'd be very surprised if I'll actually get decent teammates this time around. I don't know. In a way, I am glad I did not play this game every single day, because the last thing I want to do is burn out. Let's see if I can get even. I'm not gonna wait forever to do a 3 stack or a 4 stack, but I would rather queue with at least one other person in this game. I know it's possible. I know it doesn't necessarily improve your chances on winning a game, but I'd rather be playing this with at least one other person. I don't know about you, Zukin, but I'm not really that interested to play quick match as much anymore, because I'm kind of used to with how the heroes work, and there's only so much I can, you know, get better at. And I don't really touch tanking as much because I know it's a class I really don't want to do all the time. And there's only a few heroes that actually interest me. So for the most part, I only have 2 or 3 healers I actually like playing. That's it. Just 2 or 3 heroes I like playing the most. And I am not even so the Marvel Rivals Discord server, by the way, the official one. I don't even create a VC yet when I post to LFG. So I'm just gonna wait until I get a response. Honestly, it's a good thing I don't get a. At least I'm glad I do not get a huge influx of messages, and only sometimes I get a response. Sorry, sometimes I get messages because I'm looking for a quote unquote good duelist or DPS in this game who can actually be versatile. I did come across one person before the season 1 was done, but then they somehow disappeared for whatever reason. What a shame. That could have been very interesting. I could have played with them again in the future, but I don't know. And again, I'm just gonna continue to have this Oblivion remastered game on my wish list for now. I don't mind screwing around in Oblivion or playing the story if I'm in the mood for it. But based on the looks alone, it looks good. But I don't know about the gameplay though. People are hyping it up, but I want to see the game for myself. I want to see the game for myself. If it's even more optimized. Somebody's already complaining about the optimization. Wow. Massive frame rate issue stuttering. Oh no. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get the game immediately because it's already messed up. How many times have we seen that happen in games in the last few years? They release a game, but it's not polished. How many times have we seen that happen? Oh my god. Maybe it's a good thing I have the Game of the Year edition, the original release for Oblivion. I mean, you can mod the heck out of that game to improve it. So maybe that's the better package. So I will not be surprised if the reception for remastered is finally gonna be past its honeymoon phase and people are gonna call it out for what it actually is. It's not that much of a remaster. What a shame. If it really is that badly optimized, like it can't run on modern systems for a lot of people, oh my god. How difficult is it to release a game? I mean, it's even more insulting if you are one of those people that have the latest hardware in PC and the game still runs like crap. How insulting is that? You spend who knows how much money to get the latest hardware. Like, you know, they're all well put together, and the game runs like crap. I can only imagine what that's like. Alrighty. Let's see if we... so far, I haven't had a single response yet. Not one. Not one. Wow. I'm just hoping to get one response. As long as I can queue this mode with at least one other person, I'm happy. No, seriously, I'm happy. If I can queue with one other player, I'm happy. I am not even bothering to do a 6-stack or a 4-stack or a 3-stack as much anymore. And I noticed that many people on my contact list haven't touched this game in a while. You know, I'm actually not too surprised to see that. I think people got interested when the game first came out. But then slowly over time, you know, people move on to other things. Especially after the honeymoon phase is over. That's why I'm glad I have alternatives. I don't just rely on, you know... I don't rely on just one game to, you know, just to have my entertainment value. Especially after a long day at work. At least I have other games here. I've been thinking of, you know, doing Hogwarts Legacy. Now, this game is not the best optimized at all, especially on 2K. But at least I can play this game over 60 frames per second at least. So that's good. Oh, I know, Nigem. Yes. Welcome back, Nigem. Yes, it is a time sink, but for me personally, I'm happy with where I currently am at right now. The main thing with me, Nigem, when it comes to Marvel Rivals is finding decent teammates. I don't expect to have good teammates in every single game, but I want to play the game with at least one other person who is quote unquote good or decent. I've already put in how much time did I put into Marvel Rivals? 300 hours. 300 hours. And I'd rather play Marvel Rivals than say play Overwatch, which I have done. I didn't put nearly as much time to Overwatch simply because I didn't like the game. You don't have to put in too much time into a game to find it. You don't have to put in too much time in a game to find out if you like it or not. What some people really didn't realize is you don't have to be good at a game to come into a judgment. If the game isn't for you or you're not having fun, it simply isn't for you. Do not believe in the hype train or what other people say about a game, because your opinion of the game may not necessarily be the same when you eventually try it for yourself. You know, Nigem, welcome back to the show, Nigem. I also finally played Cyberpunk 2077 as well with some quality of life mods. Nothing major. And you know what, Nigem? To make a long story short, I am disappointed with Cyberpunk 2077. The artists, the people that design the world are the MVPs of that game. But when it comes to the story, it is disappointing. And no, the expansion didn't change things too much. There are some interesting moments, mostly the side quests, but by God, the story, the main story, is just not fulfilling enough to me. I don't expect every game that I come across to have a happy ending. I can deal with dark stuff, but if it's not a satisfying story from start to finish, then yeah, it sucks even more. Like Baldur's Gate 3, for example. If you compare it to peak Bioware, like I said before, it's not even close because Larian Studios is no Bioware. But compared to most other games nowadays, it's a great game, which I'm glad that Larian Studios exist. Not to mention, you can be a good guy or a bad guy, which is not an easy thing to do in the game, especially when it comes to programming things. But yeah, it is very disappointing that there are not very many good games nowadays when it comes to story. I tried Genshin Impact, but the whole gacha and, you know, the overall impression I got with that game is something I don't care about. I'm not necessarily fooled when it comes to seeing cute things in a game, cute characters, cute voices, stuff like that. Sometimes I can see the game for what it is, and I just want some substance, not just, you know, easy fan service or some great looks. Because once you've gone through enough games in your life, you start to be a bit more critical. You don't need to be a video game reviewer to come into a conclusion if you like something or not. So different to say movies. You can tell if you like something or not, even if you can't describe it in words. Oh, you played Genshin for a week? It lasted longer than I did. I also tried Honkai Star Rail. My God, the story, the first hour, I was already turned off. At least Baldur's Gate 3 had a better first impression of a story and characters than that free-to-play game. Free-to-play games can be good, but you really gotta be exceptional in that department. You also tried it? Yeah, I didn't last very long on Honkai. I was like, pass. No, seriously, I don't. I was not so. I was not easily sold on the cutesy-looking characters as well. There has to be something more than the obvious tropes that anime has been doing for years. You need to have You need to have a good script, quote unquote, decent script, like a movie or something, to actually interest people. But man, has it become more difficult to find some good stuff nowadays? if my memory is not mistake, if my memory isn't wrong, Nigem, I did look up I did look up Zenless as well, but I thought of it as no different to say Genshin and Honkai. Not my cup of tea. And I don't care if those games can be played on mobile as well, because if the story, the setting, or the characters do not make you care, then I don't worry about it. Yeah, and you know what sucks, Nightgem? I love Final Fantasy XIV Online. I still play that game to this day, even though I have my breaks every now and then. But I know lots of people in my server and this channel here would like to play that MMO or MMORPG themselves, but the problem is that game is not free. I mean, sure, there is the free trial, as you might have heard, but not everybody's gonna go for that. But I do like the story and the setting and the characters of Final Fantasy XIV, despite me not being a Final Fantasy fan. So I can be interested and be invested into something. It just has to be something I would care about. I actually finally got a response, finally. Jesus. How long did it take? I actually got a DM, but I'm not sure if this person is gonna stick by. So yep, okay.
Yo.
Yeah. Just you or?
This random dude just joined.
Okay, because I'm not really too crazy of.
Oh, he left.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not really too crazy about 3 or 4 stacking because I try to find decent people. So I'm just wanna. Sometimes it's best to keep it less, but it doesn't always guarantee victory, you know. So.
Yeah, I understand that though.
Yeah, I think you may want to limit this VC to 2 users or something, so you don't get distracted when you actually run it.
Yeah, we'll try that. Whoops. Alright, I don't know if I can limit it anymore, but we'll see.
I can just create one. I know how the controls work.
Alright, bet. It's limited.
Oh, you got it work? Okay, you got it working? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying my best to find decent teammates in this game, especially on the DPS side of things. Trust me, it's not easy. I've tried.
Yeah, I found some good like 4-secs I've been playing with recently.
For me, I just stick with what I'm good at, which is sticking into the healing class. I mean, sometimes I do tanking, but honestly, I would rather be the healer because I know at least I can get that done.
Who do you heal with?
I already got Lord on Invisible Woman, Cloak and Dagger, and Luna. I could also do Raccoon, but I would rather be Invisible because it seems Invisible is like my strongest healer overall. So
What'd you get last season? Did you play a lot?
Well, I don't know if I would say a lot, but I did try to play as much as I could. I did make it to Grandmaster, so
GM like 3?
GM3, yes. As long as you make it to
Yeah.
Grandmaster, it doesn't matter which one. You get that little badge for bragging rights and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can invite you into the team, I guess. Give me a second. Let me just DM you, and I just DM you the team invite in the direct DM. There, it should work. Do you have any preference in servers, or you prefer to have
Virginia or
Dallas?
Dallas? I
Sorry,
don't think there's really a difference. Either Northern Virginia or Dallas is chill. I just usually keep both on.
is Oregon really that bad still after all this time?
Is what?
Is the Oregon server still bad, as they say, or is it just? Or is it
Yeah, the like ping is stupid high for some reason sometimes.
even though it says low for me, but it can go ridiculously high for some reason. Yeah.
It's 80. Yeah, for me it's 82. It's
That's
like
odd.
orange.
That is odd. Well, nevertheless, we can give it a shot. Do you need a warm up, like a quick match, or you just want to go straight into the
I
main
low
mode?
key want a quick match, super quick.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I always like to ask that little question. And yeah, this little badge here
Yeah.
is if you make it to Grandmaster at the end of the season. Just bragging
Yeah.
rights. That's all. Honestly, if you don't have that much free time, I wouldn't worry about, grinding it. Just play whenever you get the chance. That's how you don't get burnt out.
Yeah, no, I mean, technically this is supposed to be my main, but my ult just got way higher than this, so it's like, I don't even know anymore.
Wait, your main count is higher, or?
You'll need a top.
Well, this is supposed to be my main, but before last season I switched to my ult and it got higher than my main, so I kind of just, I'm trying to even them out now, you know,
For me,
or stick on this one.
no. For me, it's pretty simple. I only have one. Why is everybody healing? Just level when they're just. I don't know why people are just doing healing.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Star-Lord.
Okay.
Or no.
Who wants to see something fantastic?
If it's too easy, I'll swap off. I usually warm up on Hella.
Yeah,
Just 'cause,
I mean,
like,
you
they-
obviously.
30 seconds
I
before
mean, I don't
your
have to
attack.
tell you, but
Get
you obviously
ready.
can switch DPS if something is not
Yes, I
working.
will.
Like if they are diving, you can always always do
You
a
are
different
here,
DPS if
Susan.
needed.
You have been a true friend since I first emerged from my cocoon.
You've certainly come a long way since
I
the
don't know
Enclave
why
created you,
these
Adam.
teammates are
They
just,
meant to use me
going
as a
heals and
pawn
no
in their
take.
own wicked schemes. But I had a much higher calling.
Power like yours
The
can change
battle starts in
worlds.
5.
I'm glad
4,
you decided that it
3,
should change them for the
2,
better.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I hope this is important. Reed and I had a date.
What is that guy doing?
planned.
I am here.
Yeah, we don't have a tank at all for whatever reason.
Please.
Feeling fantastic.
It's not a big of a deal.
Friends, I've got you
But
covered.
then again, it's quick match, so yeah.
These kids are dog shit.
Feel better already.
I suck. Feel the pulse.
Our Psylocke's kind of a bot.
You needed some help, didn't you? I was worried. Psionic surge.
Clearly, you needed some
I
help.
don't know what the other team is doing. Whatever.
Force burst.
There you are.
I am healed.
No worries. I've got your back.
I suck. Peter Quill, unstoppable force.
Much better.
There you are.
You're amazing. Psionic surge. You should do what you do.
That's better.
Hey, Mantis.
Vortex field.
Oh, they do not look happy. There you are. No escaping us now.
I feel better already.
Psionic burst.
Some assistance, please.
A little help, please.
I'm hurt. I'm wounded. Who will help?
Turn around, quick. Force burst.
Psionic burst. Shake it up.
I have no help on point.
You don't have to fight. I am healed.
Honestly, the main thing is at least I got the hang of the controls again, which is nice.
Feel the pull. I've got you covered.
Fine, I'm putting these kids in a blunder.
Do it. Clear the way.
There you go. I like you
I
did.
have located one of our opponents.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
The Cosmos heals you. That's the stuff.
Cool.
Force burst.
I hope you could not feel their pain, Mantis.
Oh, they do not look happy.
That hurts. My life energy.
Maximum pulse!
Keep going.
Wow.
I outnumber you.
Friends, gather around. Watch me.
I have a shield, but no complaints. I got you covered. Anyone willing to help?
Well, that didn't last very long.
Take your lies elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't think this other team is that good.
Angry. Almost there.
Not anything good. These kids are trash.
Yep.
I suck.
Our foes have arrived.
I got you covered.
Whoops. My first death.
All right.
It's the grand finale.
It's clear I'm still needed here.
You know what's kind of sad?
Some help
The characters and the banter and the writing is better in this game than most Marvel shows nowadays, which is sad.
Rise, my friend.
You said the what is what?
The writing for these characters and the banter are better than most Marvel shows nowadays.
Yeah,
A little help, please.
I just stopped carrying it. Like,
They found my
Yeah, I
after that
know.
game, I just stopped giving a fuck.
They just made.
And
They
like,
just.
I watch Spider-Man games, cause like the Spider-Man movies, cause like, of course I'm gonna watch them.
Vortex field.
Everything else, like, it's just.
Yeah, they made some really bad TV shows like She-Hulk and other things, and that's
Yeah,
a big
like I didn't
turn
watch
off.
them out, bro. I liked Wanda. That show was kind of good.
Need some help.
healing power.
The ending was a little.
Us against the world.
Ah, there you are. No escaping us.
A nice deep freeze. Thanks so much. Field.
Cosmos heals.
Yeah, this kind of sucks because we don't have tanks or anything.
Why are
like
they?
that.
Okay, I was so confused. Why like they have 5 healers.
I require
We had 4 healers,
Alright, I'm gonna
and
go
now they
swap.
have 5 healers now for whatever reason. Whatever.
Ease down.
I feel better already.
Honestly, I'm kind of getting bored a little bit. Like we don't have, and you don't even have at least one tank at all.
I could switch to the thing, but
Yeah, don't do that. This is a quick match anyway. Yeah, this is just a quick match anyway, so I don't expect much.
Clear the way.
Everyone saw that. How embarrassing.
they're kind of doing better with 5 healers.
Get that vehicle
I think 2 or
I've
3
got a lot
healers
more.
is still the meta, but I don't know why
No, it
everybody's being a healer
is.
here.
If we had a tank, they'd be dead, but we don't.
It's up to us to finally end this night.
No, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
I'm wounded. Who will help?
We don't have. For whatever reason, we don't have one player switching to tank.
This
Whatever.
yokai is unlike
I
any
won't
I have
disappear
met
so
before.
easily.
Well, honestly, don't worry about it too much. It's just a quick play anyway.
Yeah, I kind of want this guy to give me
My life
Psylocke,
energy
but
flows stronger.
Now I see them.
Whatever.
Doesn't your team need a bit of magic?
Feel better. Fight better.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Yeah, I don't think this team is coordinated at all, so whatever.
first.
A mighty boost.
I was in trouble. A little help, please.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
I was hoping for at least one game, you know, with the usual meta, but I don't know why we're not getting it here.
Watch me soar! Us against the world! I need assistance. Tired.
I don't really care. It's fine.
Stronger.
Our foes draw near.
Down to 30 seconds.
Your powers are mine!
That vehicle moving again! Disappear! Disappear!
The door's behind you.
Vortex field! Disappear! Surge!
Anyone willing to help?
Well, if anything, I have some practice, you know, when to do ultimates anyway, so I'm not feeling too bad.
Friends, gather around! We are undefeatable! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
It's up to us to finally clear the way. Force first. Anyone willing to help?
I really wish that I was as adored by the healers of Midgard as you are.
Oh well, at least I'm glad that match is over. That was kind
Yeah, I
of,
just kind of wanted that to end.
yeah, that was kind of a waste of time. No practice at all with the usual meta. Just, you know, there's no punching power when you have that many healers. There's no punching power. Nope. Nope. Next. Yeah, that was kind of forgettable. Alright, well, hopefully we will actually get something.
A couple quick play warriors on that. That's why it's like people who have never touched ranked.
Yeah, whatever. Alright.
All right, let's hop in.
Hopefully we actually get actual teammates this time. I hope.
Yeah, it's risky.
Which hero do you
This is
think
kind of
will win
balanced.
today?
They have a lot more
Balance.
plats
I'm
than
not the
us,
type who
but
fades quietly into the background.
we gotta ban Hella.
Okay.
Now, who am
That
I
dude
gonna
plays Hella,
banish for
but
this match?
oh, he's actually I don't know. He's plat, but
You can try.
I just don't like Hella on the field half the time because
It's a hit
especially if I'm
scan
playing
character
flyer.
too. It's especially if it's good.
Yeah.
No need to worry about Black Panther. Spider-Man, I guess.
I'm a big Root banner.
We can do that, I guess. That's the thing they changed. Oh, they didn't like Groot either. Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of times it's
The
like
right heroes
50-50 if
can
the
make
other
all the
team's banning
difference.
Groot or Spider-Man.
I hope that one random is actually a tanker.
I don't think he's ever tanked before.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess I could always swap.
For me, I'm always at the mercy of,
Round
you know,
one.
the rest.
After all these years, saving the world still hasn't gotten old.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Also, I don't know why this game still
With my
runs
light
so
daggers
hard
and
on
your
computers.
sword,
Maybe the
handle
game still
anything
is
they throw
not
our
quite
way.
optimized yet.
Our foes would be wise.
It's definitely not. My shitters take forever to like compile, and I don't know why I have to do it every single launch.
Yep.
Then let that be their final.
Like in other games, it's like once every update.
Yep.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
I don't like
Just has
Valorant, but
to
at
be-
least that game doesn't use resources on GPU,
You have
which I
to stop
commend.
them from securing the mission area.
Khonshu seems to be enjoying the end of all that is a bit too
We have
much.
3 DPS and he asked you to tank. That's wild.
Enemy ahead of
Lovely.
us.
Well, let's hope these DPSs are good.
Oh my god, I just got pulled into next week.
I was in trouble.
Need it.
I must restore my power.
More of
I'm healing bad. This mag.
I was trying to heal, but
I'll fight for
Moon Knight
my
got me.
family until the end.
I don't know if our DPSs are actually doing anything. That's what that can be very frustrating about this game, is that you play DPS but you're not doing anything.
That's why I usually play 4, just because like one person in each role is elite. Because then there's not like.
Well, I
'cause
know,
I know I'll do better on DPS than these dudes, but
but good luck
They
finding
can't
those
say
people, though. Trust me, I've tried, and it can be very time consuming.
yeah, but it's better than nothing, I guess.
Nice, feeling fantastic.
love battlefield medicine.
I feel like myself again.
Clearly, vortex field.
Feeling a bit exposed.
Psionic burst. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Okay, they're staggering now. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
What a difference.
Force burst.
One less Ankh, one less problem.
Stop them in their tracks.
Anyone willing to help? Clearly, you needed some help.
Okay.
Vortex field.
This is real firepower!
Just in time. Thanks.
Leave them to Khonshu! It's
Needed that more than you know.
Here come the bad guys. Watch me.
Overextending.
You owe me one.
Disappointing.
That's why I'm diffing their DPS.
Boys, Mr.
Nice.
Spectre.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
You stop them in their tracks.
Also, I don't know if you know this, but if you ever make it to Eternity or One Above All, which is the top 2 classes in this game, the game doesn't allow you to 3 or 4 stack anymore. Which sounds fair, I guess.
Thanks. A little help, please.
Against the world.
Feeling fantastic.
I feel like myself. Form mutant kind.
I'm gonna miss. She moved. Move up. Let's take space. Let's take space.
Raccoon's beacon is out of
Once you
commission.
get used to the Cloak and Dagger, when how many times
They
they
look
gotta
like they mean
move
business.
during that ultimate,
Just
you
in
get used
time.
to
Well, no, she hit her. She went into cloak form and then
Oh.
she did her like floaty thingy.
Vortex field.
It's all about timing, yeah.
Way to go. That vehicle isn't going anywhere. A boom of light.
Feel the pull.
Khonshu! I am
Double
vengeance.
KO.
A gift from Khonshu.
Well,
It's
at least
clear
their
I'm
Moon
still
Knight
needed
died.
here.
That's good.
Better stop
fuck?
that vehicle.
Bruh.
Watch me soar.
Cannot be allowed to spread further.
A magic
Finally,
Ankh?
Bolt stagger.
It's clobbering time!
How do you like that, Khonshu?
I don't know why Cloak and Dagger was sticking close to me every time I move. Whatever.
They've made it halfway. Stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Vortex field. Please, we're hurt. Stay away from these things when they're levitating.
The moon!
She's gonna be very
I'll
angry.
get you next time.
This is real! Arm down! Danger! Again!
Again, is our DPS doing anything? That's what I'm thinking.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
They're kind of
Sorry.
fucking
They
trash.
hit a checkpoint. Now
What did you say?
might be a good time to stop
Alright,
them.
bet he swapped Strange.
Yep.
I don't know if that's for permission for me to swap and lock in, but I think it is.
Yep.
Peter Quill at your service.
The Scarlet Witch.
Better stop that vehicle!
I'm gonna ult first though.
It seems we
Feel
have
the
company.
Destroy these Alps as soon as you see them.
The Ark has been removed from play.
Just embrace us against the world.
Did we counter ult here? We
Thought
did.
you wouldn't see me again.
They double healer ulted like some idiots. It's okay.
It's clobbering time! For mutant
Vortex field.
Wounds are gone. Thanks.
Psionics burst.
Some healing would do me well.
It's now
The
or never.
moon
Stop
haunts
them.
Lead them to Khonshu!
Like we're not doing damage. This is embarrassing.
Yep. That's what I was thinking with the DPSers. Like, are they doing anything?
Armed and dangerous!
He's gonna take a shot on every single one of us.
I got you covered.
Well,
We just got bailed out.
They're coming up ahead.
Gotta think cover.
Force burst.
Needed that. Thanks.
A magic onk. Clear the way.
These kids are garbage too. This is what's sad.
A little help, please.
This is real firepower!
Much better.
Focus their healers. Oh my god.
yep.
Perfect.
Can we focus the healers?
Clobbering time!
Co-op time. I'll go over here.
Do not let this thing come back.
Mass Spectre.
Bet.
Finally.
Simply magical.
I am strengthened for battle.
And they all finally
Only
died.
60 seconds
They
left.
should have done it earlier.
Wounds are gone. Thanks.
No worries. I've got your back.
God damn.
You stop them in their tracks.
I refuse to use the invisible ultimate just in case we'll need it at the end.
Yeah, no, you definitely keep it because we're gonna make a big push in a sec.
Yep. Because they got that
And they
last
swap
check.
for Squirrel. That's annoying.
Yep.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna try and. Yeah, okay.
Down to 30 seconds.
Feeling fantastic. What am I? Disappear!
He always fucking moves.
Lead them to Khonshu!
Disappear!
The
Damn, okay, that was a good ult.
haunts you!
Vortex
Final
field.
10 seconds.
It's clobbering time!
Strange, you're gonna have to get a big ult off here.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah, I don't think our teammates are doing enough. Like, I'm giving them all the heals in the world, but they're not doing enough.
The Vishanti!
Or us.
Nope.
He died like an idiot.
Like, I cannot be doing
I won't
everything.
disappear so easily.
The current score is 0-2.
I can tell you my
3.
healing is not the problem.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
It's just not enough damage being done by
I'm not the
whoever
type who
teammates are
fades
doing.
quietly into the background.
You'll need a
Yeah, they're
top-notch
combat.
team to win this one.
Yep.
This is probably the best.
I mean, a couple of times the DPS did get me, but I don't think our DPSs are taking advantage of the heals. I can tell you from experience, even if we did have our 4-stack right now and everybody's
Round
good,
2.
it doesn't
It's
guarantee
good to step
victory
outside
either.
my bubble every now and then.
Because I've been in some good 4-stacks, but it doesn't always work out that way.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It depends. Like we usually whenever we 4-stack, we do some stat checks just to make sure everyone was like at least Diamond 2
I wouldn't
and
know.
above. Because a
like
lot
to
of
hurt
times the
people.
matchmaking in
I
this
like to heal
game,
them.
Well, what
it'll give you a bunch of plats and the other team will be all
To
GM.
heal. Trust
And at that
me.
point, you're just cooked.
Something tells me I should
Yep.
start with you.
The battle
So that's
starts
why I
in
make
5,
sure like at
4,
least
3.
we're
two,
Diamond 2 GM
1.
plus.
All you need to do is capture the mission
Yeah, I was
area.
actually very
Got it?
fortunate to even reach the
What has
Grandmaster
Victor
on
gotten
the
us
last
into
season
this
at
time?
all. And didn't even play every day either. I was very fortunate, to say the least.
Enemies on approach.
Here is an enemy to pursue. I am strengthened for battle.
Feel the pull!
Good news. Scan show we're squid free.
New Moon Shadow.
Much better.
Yeah, I don't think our
Vile creatures have risen
I
from
don't
the
think
realm
our
below.
teammates are doing enough.
Take space.
Foul creatures, return to the seas at once.
Vortex field!
I have to go to kill, bro.
So cold.
Good
much
medicine.
better.
Okay.
The only squid I want is an appetizer. Force
That's a
burst.
bad job. Thanks.
Shrouded by moonlight. Our enemies are near.
Anyone willing to help?
The wounds are gone. Thanks.
Again, our teammates are just not good enough. Come on, they can't get any kills. Yep, they're not getting kills at all.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
I don't think our Iron Man is good. They're just they think they know what they're doing. But they
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Good medicine.
I'm just walking up so far and our healers are not.
These beasts have come to
We just
defend
to get
their
there.
king.
No worries, I've got your back.
This is real firepower!
Co-op time!
Now I see them.
Pull!
One couldn't win.
Disappear! Us against the world!
They're on your tail.
Yep, our team is not doing damage. They're
And
not.
we've like, oh my god.
I don't give up so easily.
I don't know what's going on in the front, but like I said, I can tell that our DPS is not you. They're
I
not doing
pull
anything.
up, I kill the healer, I kill the other dude, and I look back and somehow they're still at the same amount of kills.
Moon Knight's Ankh, I
But
presume?
more
Yeah,
deaths.
they're not good.
Only 60 seconds
They're not
left!
taking advantage of my heals either.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Vortex field!
Yeah.
I am strengthened for battle. Leave them to Khonshu!
Is Moon Knight actually gonna get something here?
The moon haunts you!
No worries, I've got
swear
your
this
back.
guy
Oh
can only
boy,
hold.
we're actually gonna get something this time? Or no?
Psionic surge! Down to 30 seconds!
Invisible?
We must bring our full might to bear. Now! Pulse charge!
Disappear!
Yeah, I know that's gonna happen. Fuck.
Clear the way!
Feeling fantastic.
The final 10 seconds!
Clearly you needed some help.
Clearly, your goddess smiles upon you.
Us against Psionic burst!
But it has
I am
Nice save,
strengthened
man.
for battle.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner!
That was a nice save.
Strange.
Yeah.
See, you know what you're doing, but I'm not sure about the other DPS.
This guy needs to just sit on Psylocke. He was doing so much better on
Get that vehicle
Psylocke.
to its destination!
onward to my
Yeah,
The
we're
Moonlight
not-
like only does good when he got his ult. That's the only time we remotely moved.
Hard to find good help, isn't it? That's better.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Yeah, we just
field.
barely got through. Just barely.
That's better. Any healing is good healing. Step aside.
I am
He's about to ult the fuck out of us.
This is real
Very angry.
Hurricane!
Vortex field!
Cooked her.
Ancient totem to the Hall of Blast. Piece of cake. Appreciate
What
it.
am I? Invisible?
Pulse charge.
Force
Fire.
Let's get a good ult. See
Hard
this.
to find good help.
One
isn't it,
person.
anymore?
Spies outside us wall.
We gotta cap this. Use your ult if you need to. We need the time.
I unleash the Vishanti's
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
The moon haunts you!
Heads up, we got an Ankh.
The outcome was clear.
Oh, I got
That's
Moon
what I
Knight
like to
somehow. I just got Moon Knight barely.
That put a spring in my step.
I've always been a heavy hitter. Anyone else up for saving an empire?
Leave me, dark!
Okay.
Force burst!
It's clobbering time!
I promise we'll finish this, Roro. From one storm to another.
Alright, man. Let's see a good ult in their backline.
I am strengthened
Feel
for
the
battle.
pull! So cold. Feel the pull! Has arrived.
The beacon is out. Pulse charge. Fire.
Nope.
Fucking, this is embarrassing.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
We are
Feel
the
the
royal.
disappear!
A timely boost.
What am I? Invisible?
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Vortex field! No worries.
Bogies coming up behind.
Not sure how we'll solve this without you, Tony.
You know your spells.
Only 60 seconds left.
Where'd our team go?
I don't know. But I was trying.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Yeah, our DPSs are not doing enough.
Watch me soar!
It's like it was only me and Strange on point for a sec.
Yep.
Alright, you're gonna have to get a massive ult off here.
Has arrived. Vortex field! Feeling fantastic.
I just hope the rest of our team can do something.
Step lively, folks.
Down
Step.
to 30 seconds.
Push up, push up. I'm gonna ult.
Psionic
Dead job.
burst!
Thanks.
Careful, Ty.
Judge
Don't need to,
jury!
no, I definitely fuck.
Execution! By the eye of Agamotto!
They counter ulted too. We're cooked. Yeah, we lost. Damn.
Nope, they didn't do
Final 10
anything.
seconds.
Nope, they didn't do enough.
You want to touch, Sai?
It's clear I'm still needed here.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Appointment with the
Nope,
king.
they were not good.
Final
Next.
score.
Okay.
2,
Oh my
3.
god, what the fuck? And they were all
That was-
supposedly GM3 boosted, insanely boosted.
Nope, they were terrible.
Well, you
Next.
can't expect to win them all.
They were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. Nope. I've seen better. Yeah, I've seen better. Next. I'm not even staying at that result screen. It's not working. Wow, that was terrible. Okay. See? See what I mean? It's not easy to find decent teammates in this game. I know I'm doing my part, but man, good luck finding others that will do the same thing as well. Yep. Yep. Man, good luck finding people, man. See, that's why I am not feeling too bad anymore. Because I was able to achieve my goal by reaching that certain rank on the last season there. I mean, I figured might as well make the push to Grandmaster, because I don't know what are the chances of that happening again anytime soon. So now I'm not really thinking about the rank as much, but man, is it frustrating when you don't get teammates that know what they're doing, or they're, experienced enough. And Savior hasn't been having much luck either, so I'm not the only one. And with the player count of this game kind of going down slowly over time. Yeah. Maybe I'm just being very critical, but man, just trying to find decent teammates in this. I know I say that quite a bit, but I do mean it. Good luck. That's why I'm not too crazy on playing this game every single day as much. Unless I have people with me that, you know, can do the most... Even though I have some people in this game that are very good, but it doesn't always guarantee victory either. But man, is it much better when you have them on your team. You know, I'm actually glad that was just one game. Back in the last season, somehow I got lucky with winning 9 games in a row. I don't know how that was possible. I think it was just luck. I think it was just luck that we won that many games in a row. But then there are also some days where you have really bad games for whatever reason. Oh yeah. Sways, welcome back, man. We just did one competitive game and it wasn't very good. Our team wasn't doing enough damage even though I was giving them as much healing as possible. It was frustrating. But I am still alive here, Sways. Still here. I still feel a bit heartbroken from Cyberpunk 2077, Sways. I didn't forget. Like I said before, Cyberpunk 2077, the world, the artist, great. It's too bad the story fell kind of flat, excluding the expansion. I'm thinking of doing other games again. I've heard about Oblivion Remastered, but I hear it's not the best either. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of getting tired of games that look good but they don't run as good. Like you have to have the top of the line hardware released last year just to even play some of these games. And even if you do have top of the line hardware, it still runs poorly. Yeah, so yeah, it may be positive reviews, but I don't know what the game is actually like. But in the worst case scenario, I still have the original Oblivion Game of the Year edition. And you can mod the heck out of that game too, so... I'm also thinking of doing other games as well as backup. So it's a good thing I do have a huge library of games to go through. Thank God. Yeah, you remember how I first started with PlanetSide 2? I don't play that game as much anymore, and I still don't regret it. Simply because I kind of got tired of it. You know, Sways, same thing. Hogwarts Legacy is not that optimized either, Sways. As long as you play the game in 60 FPS, you're fine. But I did want to see if I can push the game a little bit more. And I seem to go with 70 FPS, and I'm okay with that. I'm also thinking of doing Other Side, Void Crew, some other games as well in my Steam library. I've just been going through the motions as well. I only choose games that I actually care about. I don't look at the stats on how many people are watching or how many views it gets on YouTube or social media. I just go with what my mind is telling me. I'm also thinking of, you know, maybe doing Baldur's Gate 3 again. They finally released their final patch of the game. They call it Patch 8. But I know the mods in the game are kind of broken. You just have to wait until the modders eventually patch them. And that's why I'm not in a rush to go back to Baldur's Gate 3 just yet. The downside of modding when it comes to games that are... The downside when it comes to modding games and they're still in active development is there is a chance that the mods will break, and you just hope that the person making the mod will update them as soon as new versions of the game come out. What are the chances that's gonna happen, you know? Like, there was this one mod in Cyberpunk 27 by comparison that I thought was an interesting idea. It's called Companions of Night City, which basically allows your companions to be following you around when it comes to not doing any story missions. I don't know why that wasn't a thing in that game, but it's very interesting. But the person in charge of that mod has not updated it in months. So the mod is broken. But even then, even if that mod was working properly, I was still kind of disappointed with the story. So, yeah, I feel like CD Projekt... Yeah, I still have APB Reloaded installed, Rugzukin. I still have APB. I have no clue if APB has gotten stabilized at this point. They always do these, I don't know, emergency maintenance because something isn't working for some reason. Always something. There's always something. There's always something going on. Like, yeah, I don't know why they can't figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I didn't forget about APB. It's just that, what is going on with that? Like, I don't mind a Cops and Robbers game. Wait, you uninstalled that game, Ruzuk? I don't blame you if you did, because there really isn't too much that is keeping me interested in playing that game anymore as much. I'm gonna post the LFG one more time, and hopefully I'll get at least one person responding. I was hoping for some of my contacts from Marvel Rivals would come on to play today, but so far I haven't gotten a response, so I'm not really worried about, you know, getting a response right away. You know what's interesting, Rugzukin? At least Marvel Rivals is willing to do some random game modes every once in a while that are limited time only. I don't know, Rugzukin. Maybe I will try EBB or something if I don't get a response here in a moment. I can show you if anything has changed in APB, which I highly doubt, by the way. I got time. Unlike Valorant, at least Marvel Rivals every once in a while tries to do events on these random, in these custom maps or events that at least are different. I don't expect them to have staying power, but at least it's something. Valorant doesn't do that. I don't mind doing a Final Fantasy, even if I cannot do much coverage on that at the moment, on a short moment's notice today. But I can try. Yep. And by the way, Shuzukin, I do like to play this game with other people, but good luck finding people in this game that you know are gonna be interested in you in return as well. Oh man, if only it was that easy, you know. If only it was that easy. Trying to make contacts or talking to people in this game, that is easier said than done. Oh, if only it was that easy. Oh man, if only, if only. Oh. Yeah, so far I haven't got a single response yet. At least APB had some value of entertainment, even if I was playing solo. But Apex, oh boy. I've said this before and I'll say it again. When Apex Legends had that 3 versus 3 mode, I forgot the name of that. But when that thing was in the game, I was actually interested in it. I didn't care about the Battle Royale mode. For me personally, I don't think it's entertaining. It just comes down to luck. And even if you knew, or you know how the controls work, you know the map, and you know how to control your character with its abilities, it just comes down to luck. And especially if you get the best loot and stuff like that, it's random. For me personally, that is not the best type of entertainment. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Unreal and Unreal Tournament. But at least with Unreal and Unreal Tournament, when it comes to weapon spawn, at least you know where they are. And you always guarantee to get them. But when it comes to Battle Royale, anything goes. And I have to disagree. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, RNG can be entertaining, but oh man. Battle Royale, I don't think it's fun. People are still playing Fortnite in the Battle Royale mode, and that's fun. Some people think that's fun. I have to disagree. It's not. Battle Royale is just luck. And it's... I mean, you have better luck winning some money from a slot machine than, you know, winning a Battle Royale game in a game. Some people are probably going to argue with me on that. But at least with slot machines, you have a bit better chance of, you know, getting some entertainment, actually winning money. Even if it's not much, but it's something. Yeah, I don't play Fortnite anymore. I used to play it, but not anymore. But I just thought of something. What was I trying to look up that I kind of forgot? Yeah, I don't mind playing with people in Marvel Rivals that are fun and they're good at the game, but my god, good luck making contact with those people, because I'm trying. I don't know if I'll get lucky by some person out there that decides to take notice of us, even if it's just for a few seconds. But my god, that would make a huge difference for me and the entertainment value for this game. But also at the same time, what if you don't have that luxury and you're just coming on to play this game by yourself, solo queuing, and sometimes every once in a while partner up with somebody else? The big difference with Marvel Rivals compared to most other games out there is at least this game has good entertainment value. Art style is good, the art direction is entertaining, it's vibrant, and the gameplay is actually fun. The only downside is the same thing with most other multiplayer games. Good luck finding people. Especially if they're gonna coincide you pretty well in most games. Those are not easy to come by. I wish it was that easy to find, but it's not. I wish it was that simple. I'll send another LFG. I'm gonna post LFG one more time. If I don't get a response, we're gonna move on here. You know what? You know what other RNG Ziz's game I played Rugzukin, and I was actually interested in it for some time. World of Warships. World of Warships. How many of you are familiar with that one? It wasn't available on Steam until a few years ago. And don't let the positive reviews of this game on Steam fool you. This game is mind-numbingly repetitive. And good luck grinding to the higher tiers. You have better I don't like World of Tanks either. In fact, in my personal opinion, World of Tanks is even worse than World of Warships. World of Tanks is so repetitive. Some matches can last 30 seconds to a minute if you're unlucky. And oh my god. And the maps are so repetitive. Even World of Warship is also repetitive, but my god. The grinding is what was the last straw for me. Almost every little thing you gotta grind for. Say what you want about MMORPGs, MMOs, like Final Fantasy XIV, but at least it's not bad. It's not that bad, and you can have help in the open world, in the social hubs. But in these games, no, too bad. You're gonna have to grind for it. Feels like a second job. I didn't like the grinding for tanks either. It's just as bad. Like, you tell me I have to grind for the crewmates just to have a chance of, you know, just to have a chance for them to perform better in battle. That's just asking for more time to spend in the freaking game. No thanks. Yeah, that's just adding more work. That's not fun. You may not mind it the first 100 times, but it just gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, Warhammer Gaming Group is not exactly the best company. They're very greedy. And if you don't spend money, you're gonna grind. World of Tanks, good luck. No. Oh my god. I really don't like it. I used to play it so much too. World of Tanks, World of Warship. I used to play it so much as well, all those years ago. But then I saw the game for what they are. It's just... It's unnecessary grind. They want money from you. At least Marvel Rivals is better in the sense where you can spend money on cosmetics, which are actually have some value to them. But no, World of Tanks is even greedier. Yeah, World of Tanks, I don't look back on it. It's just, it's not that fun. Some matches can last 30 seconds if you're unlucky, or 1 minute if you're still unlucky. It's just not good. It's not fun. Sorry, it's not fun. I have tried. It's not that fun. This is still one of the more fun games out there that I can think of on Steam. And you know what sucks about this game right now with Marvel Rivals? I'm not partnered. I don't have any sponsorships with the game or the devs. But they really, really gotta figure out the optimization. Somebody just messaged me. I just missed that whisper thing just now. I was trying to get at least one person to join up, but nope, nothing on LFG at all. Yep. So yeah, another thing that kind of hurts me about APB as well is that there are no accessibility options. You know, Rugzukin, I remember reaching tier 6, or was it tier 7 or something, and my god, the grinding is so bad. World Tanks, it may not be as bad as you say, but it's still just as bad. And honestly, it feels like my it feels like my life is draining away when it comes to the grinding in those two games. At least the grinding in Final Fantasy or MMORPG, by comparison, is more value for you. You don't feel the payoff. What I'm trying to say is, Rubzukin, at this stage, you don't feel the payoff if you make it to the higher tiers in those two games. At least in the MMORPG that I play, Final Fantasy 14, at least you feel the payoff, and the grinding is not that bad. And once you made it, it feels really nice, and it doesn't have to be that bad of a grind either. The game is actually very generous, which does help quite a bit. Oh man. You know, I'm also very lucky that Final Fantasy XIV does have a story that I care about. It's not groundbreaking, but at least it's entertaining. If the story was not entertaining after all this time, I would have stopped playing it a long time ago. I really would have. I didn't forget about Ready or Not either, but I haven't been in a tactical mood in a very long time. Yeah, I haven't been in a mood to play Ready or Not in a very long time. It's fun. You know, now that I think about it, if I'm not mistaken, Ready or Not is on Unreal Engine 5, is that right? They figured out the optimization part finally on that. The game that doesn't run as hard anymore, thank God. Can my rivals figure it out? I don't know. Oh boy, Rugzukin, you mentioned Ubisoft. Ubisoft. They just keep messing up, don't they? Why does Ubisoft think it's a good idea to make an NFT game? They just keep making bad decisions, and they're just losing ownerships of their own company. Tencent is slowly consuming the company because it just can't seem to make entertaining games that make money. Look at Larian Studios by comparison. I know they're not multiplayer games, they're not live service games, but at least they made money with Baldur's Gate 3 after spending years making that game, along with everything else. It's not just spending time on making a game, but it has to be polished. It has to be as good as it possibly can be. And I am not a D&D person, Rugzukin. For those of you that are not aware, I'm not a D&D person. I don't know the intricacies of, Dungeons and Dragons overall. I only know on the surface level, which is basically another way of saying knowing very little. But the story, the settings, and the characters that Baldur's Gate 3 had was interesting enough for me to finish the game. And I was glad I did not play that game on a high difficulty. I played it on normal. Had I played it on a higher difficulty, I would have given up sooner. But at least the game does have the option to play on easy difficulty if you really want to. So don't say anything bad to people that play on easy difficulty, because not everybody's a gamer. We don't all have the free time to commit time to a game, Speaking of Among Us and APB, I might try APB for old time's sake. When it comes to Among Us, there is Among Us 3D. No, I'm not going back to Helldivers 2 ever, Rugzukin. The gameplay loop on Helldivers 2 is just not my cup of tea at all. Helldivers 2 feels like a chore. The missions, even if you do it on a lower difficulty, it just feels tedious to go through. There is Among Us 3D. Among Us 3D is eventually gonna come out. It's basically Among Us, but 3D. Yep. Honestly, Rugzukin, even if you play the game on lower difficulty so that the enemies are not bullet sponges or rocket sponges, the gameplay loop is just tedious. I mean, the game does try to give you different environments to look at, but honestly, it doesn't change things too much. I just got bored of it. Also, in the meantime, I was looking. I actually did try to post LFG again to see if anybody else would answer my call, and no, I didn't get a single DM at all. KF, are you talking about Killing Floor? KF, are you talking about Killing Floor? I have Killing Floor and Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 2, I did play it. Killing Floor 3 was supposed to come out earlier this year, but apparently they need me more time to work on it because apparently it wasn't polished. That's the story right now, Ruzuki. Killing Floor 3 was supposed to have come out, but apparently it needs more time because apparently they missed the mark. That's what they said. They missed the mark, so they're gonna have to spend more time working on it. So in the meantime, Killing Floor 2 is the main game they have so far. The maps in this game are pretty cool. The music is awesome, so... Yep, so far, not one person I got a DM on. Not one person I got a DM back on Marvel Rivals. Not one. Wow. Not one person. My god. That is amazing. Yep, not one person DM'd back. Wow. Remedy, you sure you want to try competitive right now? Or... I was actually preparing to switch to a different game. I was actually prepared... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, DX, I wasn't expecting you to come on, so you actually want to play? Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, DX, I wasn't expecting you to come on tonight, so this is a bit of a surprise. I was just about to hop off to play a different game, so this is a bit of a surprise. It's up to you, DX, if you want to come on VC, but I'm not going to force you, especially if you're short on time. It's your call, man. How many games you want? Oh, you were playing Red Dead Redemption. Okay, I wasn't forcing you to leave Red Dead Redemption, but if you decide to come on and play this game now, that's perfect. I honestly didn't know what your schedule was, so I was just... You know, for the last 20 minutes, no joke, I actually tried to find a good or decent DPS from the official server on Marvel Rivals. Only got one, and they only lasted one game. Yeah. Good luck finding decent teammates in this game, because I've tried. I'm not kidding, DX. I actually tried. I actually tried to find at least one person to do double stacking in this game. Nope. Didn't get any responses. But then again, at least they're being honest about it. Well, DX, I don't know how much time you have on games, because I know 3 days ago, or was it 2 days ago, you only had time for 1 hour. I don't know how much time you have today. Oh. Well, I'm not here to force you to play competitive, DX, if you're not in the mood. So it's up to it's really up to you if you wanna come on and play. Oh, you can actually play for that long, DX, tonight on competitive? You sure? I'm not here to force you, so it's up to you, man. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to come on tonight, DX, so this is a bit of a surprise. Because, like I said, I was for the last 20, 30 minutes, I tried to find at least one other person to do a duo stack with. Barely got... I didn't get any response besides that one person that lasted one game. It was bad. But I digress. If you wish for VC DX, I'm not gonna force you. If you wish for VC DX, we can, but I'm not gonna force you. If you if you just wanna take it easy and just use in-game voice chat, it's your call, man. But if you do want to do VC, you know where to go. I can just go into VC and we can get that set up in our server. It's up to you, man. So yeah, whatever your decision is gonna be, DX. We can do VC or no VC in Discord. It's up to you. Otherwise, we can start the queue right away and see if you have any luck. Oh, okay, DX, I see ya. All right, let's try it. Well, DX, it's good to see you again, man. I didn't have much luck, unfortunately, but hopefully with you around, it's gonna change things up. I cannot tell you how close I was to switching to a different game because I was trying to find one other person to queue with. Didn't find almost anyone. But anyway. Alright, DX and Remedy, you ready? We'll see if we can get something. We can get any progression here at all. Because I haven't had much luck, unfortunately. Yeah, DX and so DX and Remedy, you guys ready to go? I'm just waiting on your word. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay. I was just about to turn this game off because I didn't have any luck with finding people, but it's a surprise. Okay.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I already know what I'm gonna play.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Now,
Question is, are they gonna ban
who am I
Spider-Man?
gonna banish from this match?
They might.
We can ban. We can ban Groot. It's an easy ban. We can ban Groot.
We're having a discussion about how you don't shower and get infected with Minion. You're reported.
Oh, they banned Spider-Man.
Spider.
No surprise there. And what could we ban?
I heard Iron Fist is pretty good this season. We can ban him.
Yep.
He's like the new Wolverine.
They buffed Iron Fist, huh? Okay.
Yeah, they made him a tank shredder. Whoa. They have 2 tank shredders.
Oh,
never
like a
mind.
dagger ban. Okay, that's fine.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Why did we ban? Why did we get a Hulk ban? Don't know.
I guess I'll tank, I guess.
No, I just hope we have a second healer. I hope that random we have is gonna heal, please. So that at least DX can kick ass with DPSing as you. Oh, okay, good. We have a low. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tank this game.
Round 1.
After all these years, saving the world still hasn't gotten
The one
old.
competitive game that I did earlier, DX, our team wasn't doing enough damage.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
If you could, Magneto,
The other team wasn't much
would you
better
do what
either,
you
but
must have?
my god, it was
If
painful.
I could create a world that would be safe forever for mutants, yes, I would.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Bucky has been nerfed.
Among Asgardians, Loki has cleverness and Thor.
No, Bucky did get a lot of bans in the previous season,
sees
so...
the future.
Ah, much better.
Behind us.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Much better.
Behind us.
Clearly, you needed some
Iron Fist, Iron Fist, Iron Fist.
Yep.
Your god is suffering.
That was a terrible Iron Fist.
Feel the pull! Psionic surge!
No worries. I've got your back.
Go down the one for
What am I? Invisible?
Nice. Heals.
I don't think that Iron Fist is good.
Yeah, Dad, you don't know what you're doing.
I feel like myself again.
I am barely harmed.
They shall not escape our wrath now. Ah, here they are now.
Force burst!
Bless the healing arts.
Nice.
Good shot.
I like that. I'm diving right now.
I've got you covered.
Well, I'm dead. That's one healer.
Vortex field!
Splendid, Queen of Hell.
Feeling fantastic.
I feel like myself again.
That was a good save from the Loki, thank God.
No worries. I've got your back.
Ah, splendid, Queen
I don't think the other team is good. They're really bad. They're not even getting close to the point either. Or whatever.
Iron Fist doing?
I have no clue.
Oh my god.
Just jumping around and wasting time.
I can't hit them.
Ah, here they are now.
Well, if this is gonna be an easy win, I'm not complaining, because that last one was awful.
Your attacks are futile.
Okay.
Back to full strength.
Isn't the other team staggering that badly for whatever reason?
You needed a timeout.
It's clobbering time!
Okay, that was bad.
Are these
You
AIs?
needed some help.
I don't know.
Did you queue us into your ring?
Yes? We banned, remember?
There's no way we're that bad.
Only 60 seconds left!
Quick match, you don't ban at all. I can't
I
believe
got
it.
you covered. Anyone willing to help?
Wow, Remedy.
I must have forgotten.
Couldn't that Iron Fist be an easier target?
Feel the pull!
Couldn't that Iron Fist be an easier target for you?
That's much better.
I must restore my power.
Down to 30 seconds!
For my crows!
Disappear! Force burst!
Time is against them. Stand firm. I am
Okay,
barely
let's not get
harmed.
overconfident.
The final 10 seconds! I am ready to put on a show!
Again. Your god is suffering. Kind! I only wish I had done it myself.
Too easy.
The current score is 0-2.
Okay, they finally pushed at the end, but it was too late.
Including which side you're on.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Yes, this is
You need a
ranked.
top-notch
Remedy, look, we have the
team to win
bans.
This one.
Yep, the X made it perfectly clear. This is practice range. Seriously? We were not even touched. We were barely in the throne room either. Barely. Wow. A literal definition of rank bots.
What was that?
Okay.
That's the Loki.
Round 2.
Cosmic rays didn't
Well,
make me who I
all
am
we gotta
today.
do is touch point.
My family
That's
did.
it.
before you attack. Get ready.
Yeah, I feel her. You done.
My people look forward to the afterlife.
Too bad.
Do you know how Iron Fist works, Remedy? Because I don't think I've ever seen you play that.
No. My first time.
The battle starts in
Well, then
5,
again,
That should be fine.
4,
then again, the other team is so
3,
bad
2,
that I don't even
1.
know.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
I'm a
it?
flank.
If it's not working, Remedy, you can switch over, obviously.
Stitch it together again.
Mine definitely will work.
Bogies, here they come back to
Feeling
fighting
fantastic.
The Battle of Iron.
Okay.
Vortex field! Invisible?
You weren't invisible to me, Miss.
Of course.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
Get in there.
Vortex field!
Wow.
Final
Venom
score.
got it.
1, 2, 0.
Okay, that couldn't have been more painful. Venom got the point. Solo. Wow.
Another epic
That
victory.
was
Big
painful.
win.
No surprise, DX. I was kind of bored too. Like, come on, really? That's it? Yeah, that was pretty bad. It's like the game gave us a better team than the other team on purpose. Whatever. Okay. DX, ready for the next one?
Oh my god.
I know when you're the team lead, you always start the next game immediately, but I always want to make sure that everybody's ready for the next one, in case you need a quick break or something. So, wow, that was surprisingly easy. Well, that made up for that last game being pretty bad. Not the one with you two, but the other one. Oh boy, that was bad. Well, DX, whenever you're ready for the next one, let me know. Just waiting for you to say something in the in-game chat, and we can roll for the next. Okay. Okay. All right.
Which hero do you think you want to
Okay.
be today?
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
I love playing Invis.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Yeah, we can ban Squirrel, why not? Why not? We can ban Iron Fist or something next. Hull. Okay. Yeah, we can buy Iron Fist next. If the rest of the
You
team
can ban
decides to
Wolves.
do that.
No.
Human Torch. Okay.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay.
Round 1.
After all these years, saving the world
I
still
hope this
hasn't
is
gotten
not
old.
going to be some deja
We'll be
vu.
coming in
We're
30
defending
seconds.
right off
Stay
the bat
strong.
on Convoy again. We'll see.
I need to hear
You shine brighter than the stars back on Planet X, ma'am.
That may very well be the kindest thing anyone has ever said about me.
I'm just glad you were able to understand me.
Of course I could, darling. After all.
The battle starts in
See,
5,
the banter between Emma
4,
Frost and Groot is already
3,
better than most
2,
Marvel shows.
1.
Alright.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Looks like you're my new guard. Guess you'll have to do it.
I suppose that helped. Spider-bots against me.
Okay, are we going to get a challenge here? Instead of the easy one from the last
That's
one?
the stuff.
Me.
Vortex field!
Behind us, behind us.
Psionic burst! That's much better. Force burst!
Hey, some love over here. Nice.
You know what to do, spiders?
Feel the pull!
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
I'll fight for my
Yeah, if you
family
need to
until
switch
the
or
end.
something, DX, let me know.
Made it halfway.
You can use your switch.
Stop them!
I'm not sure if the Spider-Man's going to be effective in this, against these guys.
Spider-bots.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Should be fine.
Much better.
Clear the way!
Is there a doctor in the house? Nice.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
We have a Doctor Strange now.
Yikes.
A little help, please.
Good medicine.
That's much better.
Fantastic! I still need you. Render me assistance.
Right behind you.
Vortex field! Clear the way!
Those are bad guys. You get a web. You get a web. You get a web. This is real firepower.
Iron Fist.
Much better. All these fighters can't be good.
We're seriously outgunned here.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Feel the pull!
Tremble at Heller's approach, mortals.
Better stop that vehicle!
Bless the healing arts.
There's still a chance! Spider time!
I am barely wounded.
Clear the way! Disappear!
Suffering. Behind us.
Invisible?
So sneaky.
Enemy. Perfect.
Psionic feel the pull!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Psionic surge!
I am barely harmed.
That's much better. Clearly you needed some help.
Let me return the favor.
So Robert. Oh, that's so Robert.
Come in.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
Oh, my
A feast for my crows!
What?
Three,
Feel the pull!
Healing.
My thanks.
Why would I need healing?
Clearly you needed some help.
Psionic burst! Force burst!
Vortex field!
Twas but a scratch.
This is real firepower.
Much better.
Vortex field!
Fantastic!
Anyone willing to disappear? Feeling fantastic. Clear the way!
I'm counting on you, friends.
Vortex field! Clear the way!
Bring on the chaos.
Shields up! I've got you covered. Force burst!
Oh, that was close.
Enemies.
Finally got a good team, I guess.
Force burst!
You stop them in their tracks.
I am just but a scratch.
Psionic burst! Feeling fantastic.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind
I'm
me.
barely harmed.
Gems being melted.
I am Asgard's might.
You're up, little one.
Spider bots!
Feel the pull!
It's spider time!
Splendid. Queen of Hell.
All right!
Psionic burst! No worries, I've got your back. Force burst!
Okay. Somewhere holding them back. Okay.
Disappear!
Enemies.
I am barely wounded.
Feel the pull!
Time for some fireworks.
Anyone willing to help? Feeling fantastic.
Stop them!
Disappear!
She may be my sword.
Better stop that vehicle!
Return the favor.
No worries. Psionic
There
burst!
you go.
Consider this an irreconcilable difference, Reed. Force burst! Psionic burst! I've got you covered.
Twas but a scratch. Crush the spiders from afar.
Time for some fire.
We are Groot.
Only 60 seconds left.
All fine.
Asgard's might.
That's much better.
You stop them in their tracks.
Enemies. Perfect.
I've got you covered. Force burst!
I am Groot.
Disappear!
Don't overextend.
I'm gonna get shredded.
Bring on the chaos.
Down to 30 seconds.
Feel the pull! Anyone willing to help? Button short. Clear the way! Am I invisible?
Render me assistance.
Feel the pull!
Final 10
This
seconds.
is real firepower! Fight is over.
Psionic surge!
You'll have to keep fighting until we win.
Psionic surge! Disappear!
The spiders are no more.
Fantastic!
Healing. Why would I need healing?
I've got you covered.
Queen of Hell.
So close.
Of course you need me.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Never stood a chance.
Well, that was a good push.
The current score
bad I was
is
dead.
0-2-2.
Well, at
Time
least
to
we made
switch
it.
things up,
At least we made a
including
nice
which side
hole
you're
there.
on.
They couldn't do anything at all.
I'm not the
Yeah.
type who fades quietly
I'm
into
trapped
the
by my
background.
grid walls.
You'll need a top-notch
Yeah.
team to win this one.
Yeah, that's why I agree it's the best tank in the game right now.
Now the question is, are they good on defense?
Round 2.
After all these years, saving the world
wonder if
still
they're good
hasn't
on-
gotten old.
Fools! Do you truly believe you can stop my grand scheme?
Seconds before you attack.
I don't know how
Get
good the
ready.
Loki was, but I'm glad they were doing their part.
Asgard has been invaded. Your illusion
It's pretty good.
adequate for a mortal.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Hiding from sight is a simple task for the god of mischief.
It's getting you to stop talking about yourself that's the real trick.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am strengthened.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
These other worlds where I do not exist. We must and shall save the world tree. I have not seen so many spiders since... Well, never mind.
Force burst.
God.
Psionic burst.
These little robots may be a problem. Anyone willing to help? Feeling fantastic.
Clear the way.
I am strengthened for battle.
Disappear. Vortex field.
Nice!
We need to protect Yggdrasil. We've got
This is real firepower!
Force burst.
I've got you covered.
Without Spider-Man, you
Ah, that's better. Now, I disappear. The Spider time! That's much better. Disappear! The spider bots have been disabled. Force burst!
I am strengthened
Psionic
for
surge!
battle. I unleash the Vishanti's power!
I've got you covered.
Feel the pull!
Fantastic!
Look out, behind us!
Let's hope those goats are ready to go.
Disappear! Psionic surge!
Clearly you needed some help.
So it begins.
Cool.
Almost there! Don't turn back now! Feel the pull! The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Okay.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon! Things coming!
Of course.
Wow, 4 in a row!
Nobody can stand
I don't give up
against a
so easily.
full-strength Scarlet Witch.
Good push.
This vehicle must keep moving.
Just got unlucky with one of the penny mines.
Our enemies are near.
We hunger. We hate spiders.
This is real firepower!
Stronger invisible? More of them than us. Psionic burst!
Feel the pull!
No worries. I've got your
Yggdrasil will
back.
not survive without our help. Go!
Clear the spider net!
That's much better.
Clear the way!
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Nice.
Clear the way!
No thanks.
A spider infestation.
I am strengthened.
Vortex field!
Fantastic! Oh!
Now I see them. Disappear! Psionic surge! Perfect! Vortex field!
I have not seen so many
I got
spiders.
you covered.
Plan was cursed from the start.
It's disappear time!
Bring on the chaos.
Perfect hex! Embrace the chaos. Psionic burst! Clearly you needed some help.
Penny overextended.
Vortex field!
You get a web.
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
Nice.
What am I? Invisible? Clearly you needed some help. These squids. Psionic surge!
There you go.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This seems wrong.
Force burst!
I suppose we must.
I am strengthened for battle.
Clearly you needed some help.
Nobody
They're
can
getting
stand
wiped
up
out.
against a full-strength Scarlet Witch.
Okay,
Vortex
here comes
field.
the moment of truth.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Without Spider-Man, New
Feeling
York has
fantastic.
lost its heart. I unleash
Clearly
the
you needed some help.
Vishanti's power.
Who's next?
Wow.
The winds of Watu.
That was
Final
surprisingly
3,
easy.
2, 2.
We were locked in. Nice.
Another
Good job,
epic
guys.
victory! Big win!
The X, good to always have you in our team. Very fortunate to have you, along with Remedy. See, this is what happens when people take advantage of your heals. I'm actually happy I did something. Loki was actually pretty good too. Venom difference, oh yes. Oh yes, 40 kills and 3 deaths. Oh yes. We did the Venom and Spider-Man combo. They didn't do it. Maybe because they didn't have a Spider-Man player or something, I don't know. That was a good combo. Everybody was playing their characters that actually made a difference. Yeah. Well, I tell you, Remedy, ever since I did Invisible, it seems to be my strong point. I do the shields, and it's so useful so many times.
Okay, you're pretty good.
I can. I mean, if Invisible was banned, I can still do Lunar Cloak, so it's not a big deal. Or Raccoon, if I have to. But I'd rather be invisible. So that was beautiful. It's a good thing I decided not to. Good thing I did not go for the next game immediately, because I had a feeling that, yeah. Well, welcome aboard, Aria. That's a new name.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Welcome aboard to
I'm
this
not
little
the
show
type
of
who
ours,
fades
Aria.
quietly into the background.
First time seeing your name here. I'm doing okay, Aria. You doing okay? We're doing a 3-stack right now.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
We're doing a 3-stack queue in this game right now. I would have loved to have dressed up with my suit and tie, as you can see in the photos, but unfortunately I had a long work day today. Are you enjoying this, Aria? Because I do have some Marvel Rivals videos from the past. Oh, did we ban Groot? Okay. Hope you're enjoying this, Aria. I'm having fun. What do we ban? Do we do, Iron Fist or something? I guess so, yeah. Well, I try to do every day, Aria, but this week I had to take a break for 1 or 2 days because I was feeling tired mentally. But I've been doing this show for the last 3+ years, Aria. 3+ years, Aria. I have the YouTube videos to prove it. Also, this is our community logo as well. You can buy this shirt if you want.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I try to go with a custom logo design, so that's kind of stands out. So that's why I had this design for me. I'm happy with it. Well, DX, what do you think of this new map when it comes to domination? Oh, sorry, new maps. Visually, I think they're nice, but I'm not sure when it comes to gameplay. I'm not really sure.
Cosmic rays didn't make me who I am today. My family did.
You might.
What do you think, DX, about these new maps?
Get ready.
I do like the visuals and the environments, but you don't like it?
Do you have a problem with me?
The layout is different, so it's either you get used to it or you don't.
Unnecessary pain and strife you caused my
We also have a Discord community server as well. We've been here for the last 3+ years. It's amazing.
And yet there you are, bathed in red.
The battle starts in 5.
All right, let's continue.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The Guardians of the
Jeff?
Galaxy are misfits who make me feel at home.
Like, I was just trying to be mean. I was just like, can you bubble one of those boys? And then he was like,
Well, let's see how this goes.
Spider-Man.
Enemy, I have tagged a foe. Hunt them.
Vortex field!
I am strengthened for battle.
A little help, please.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Yep.
Let me help.
I was fine, but thank you.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
They captured the
Yeah,
mission
you
area.
guys need to take care of Spider-Man somehow. I can't be the one doing everything. Hopefully the guys know how to deal with Spider-Man.
Vortex field!
Your god is
Feeling stronger already.
Kinda.
I still need you. Invigorating.
Take care, Spider-Man.
I need
I
assistance.
can't.
wizard is down.
I can't do much either. So.
Thought you wouldn't see me again? Vortex field!
I'm not sure if our teammates are even swapping to deal with them.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
We have 3 healers now.
Yeah.
Feel the pull!
Bless the healing arts. I still need
That's
you.
better.
I purge the darkness.
Psionic surge! Us against the world!
Armed and dead again. Good thing. Again.
They've almost got it!
Clear, I'm still needed here.
Unfortunate.
Feel the pull!
The just love it when DPS is advanced and
My life energy
they don't have
grows
any
stronger.
heals.
I got you covered.
And that's
I need
fine.
assistance.
Spider-Man saying he booted me. He booted me.
After all these years, saving the world still hasn't gotten old.
Okay.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I too am a son of Odin.
The battle starts in 5.
Hey, let's see
4,
how this goes with 3
3,
viewers.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Wait, who took my boomerang arrows?
Anyone willing to help?
Just what the doctor
I needed
ordered.
Clearly, you needed some help. Feeling much better.
Take a nap. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. I feel bad for you. The mission area is yours.
Well, they didn't last long
I'll
that
fight
time.
for my family until the. Be proud of what you did here.
Bring on the chaos.
Good shooting, DX. Always nice to see you do Hawkeye when you decide to do that.
Disappearing. The perfect hex. We must retreat for safety.
They are in front of us. Needed them. Idiots. Bless the healing.
Psionic surge. I need assistance.
Your powers are mine.
Against the world. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Oh, of course I die.
Control lost.
I don't give up so easily.
Okay.
Looking sharp. Just what the doctor ordered.
I am healed.
You are restored.
That's much better.
Enemy in front of us.
I'm gonna miss that wizard. Don't mind me.
Clearly, you needed some help.
I need assistance.
What am I? Invisible?
To clear the way.
Lucky.
Here's an enemy.
Yes, with the amazing Spider-Man. Wait.
Nope. I was just about to do the
Your
ultimate, but
team's
no.
capture progress has passed the halfway point. Double KO.
I don't give up so easily.
Your arrow cuts through the air. Take a
Sleeping.
Here is an enemy.
I got you
Control
covered.
seized. My life
You should
energy
all
grows
be
stronger.
very proud. Sonic boom! Cracked.
Disappear!
Our foes draw near.
Force burst!
Battery is almost short. Shields up.
I purged the
Anyone willing to help?
Just what the doctor ordered.
I am strengthened for battle.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Wow. Nice turnaround. Nice.
It feels good to step outside my bubble every now and then.
Okay. It's time for match point.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
After this match, I just need a quick
A
intermission.
new world is born.
It's getting late to
A
midnight.
shuffling of the galactic guard, if you will. You could be part of it.
I will remain loyal to my friends.
Loyalty is a powerful bond,
and also a terrible weakness.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I hope this is important. Reed and I had a date night planned.
Our enemies are near. I am strengthened for
Feel
battle.
the pull! Psionic surge! Us against the world!
A little help, please.
Chin up! The mission area is yours to capture now. I am wounded. Who will help? Feel the pull! Psionic burst!
No worries. I've got your back.
They got the drop on you!
I am strengthened.
Mission area is yours!
Cool.
Feel the pull!
Clearly,
Nice shot,
you needed
Remedy.
some help.
Take that too. Nice. When it comes to Mantis, you nearly need to know how to lead in those shots, right?
Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried it. It takes time to get used to, especially if it's further away.
No worries. I've got your back.
Force burst!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Nice try, Spider-Man.
Excellent forms, dear Mantis.
Oh, I need
I've got you covered.
Diana's on point.
This feels empty, yet somehow dangerous.
Spider-Man is nearby.
Gather around! You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Your god
Okay.
is suffering.
Clearly, you needed some
Bless
help.
the healing arts.
I'm gonna start long enough.
Yep.
Feel the pull! Psionic surge!
Darkness. You cannot hurt me.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Good medicine.
Armed and dangerous!
The Vishanti.
Your powers are mine!
Us against the world! Yours! Shields up!
That's much better.
This Loki
much
knows what
better.
they're doing. I'm happy.
Force burst! Oh, I am raising my slingshot!
Looks like we're about to
Feel
get
the
inked!
pull! Psionic surge! You'll have to keep fighting until we get the world!
Needed that boost.
My life energy flows stronger.
Fear Magneto! Loki is down!
Timely intervention.
Ahead!
No worries. I've got your back.
Our defenses.
Control lost!
Switch to strange.
Clear the way!
Yeah, we can regroup. We got time.
That's much better.
Still got my ultimate ready, but you guys were dying left and right. No.
Wreak your creative destruction here.
Needed that boost.
Such gentle creatures.
Good medicine.
Anyone willing to help?
Darkness.
They got behind you!
Force burst!
No worries. I've got your back.
My life clear the way! Your arrow cuts through the air.
Feeling
Control
pensive.
C!
I unleash the
Let's keep
Vishanti.
fighting until we have a winner.
Be proud of what you did here.
Here's
Wow.
all the chaos!
Good job. Good job, you two.
Another epic victory!
I made sure DX wasn't gonna die with Hawkeye there at the end, so I was behind him the entire time. Yep, 35 kills, 5 deaths. Amazing. Gold 2 finally again. Yay. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were struggling on the first round, DX, but again, without me telling you, you switched over and you helped make a difference as well. We had a good Loki as well. Yeah. No offense, but Mantis is like a third healer type of a hero. Yeah. Yeah, Mantis is not like a primary healer at all, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing that one of the randoms decided to bring in a third healer, which did help. Amazing. Okay. Nice. Oh, crap. Hold on. I need to quickly turn off the OBS program here. So, just give me like a moment. Well, we actually got some competitive going again, along with DX and Remedy and everybody else. I'm actually happy. But we're gonna continue this off screen. I just gotta turn this OBS program off first. And yeah, my Marvel Rivals game is running really hard because my OBS is lagging right now. My god, this game needs optimization. Anyway, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. No Valorant tomorrow because I did it yesterday. Anyway, bye guys.